Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for 28th March, Monday. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened. We have another red day, and on daily chart I'm tracking this trend line. There is a possibility we might come and retest this trend line. See this black trend line that I've drawn from connecting all these top resistance that we had all these days. So on the downside, maybe this is another possibility. Maybe an attempt will be made to come and test this, retest. See, we got a nice break of this trend line, probably an attempt to retest and then go up is one possibility I'm looking at. Now coming to our intraday levels, this is the 15-minute chart. See, today we had pretty good scalping trades, nothing big. From past few days we had some good trades on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today was pretty flat, but still there was some chances to make some money. Let me just go to a 5-minute chart and show you the possibilities and turn on the CPR. Then we'll be seeing the trade possibilities for Monday. See, the first good opportunity came is when kind of we got rejection at the CPR, we came down. The other possibilities when kind of this trend line broke, this is the trade that we took. We shorted here and exited here, and again here there was a chance to short, and obviously this up move came in the last 15 minutes. I don't think any intraday trader would have traded that in the last 15 minutes. So other than that, it was mostly the option sellers day. People would have sold calls, out of the money calls would have made nice money because of the time decay. Now coming back to the 15-minute chart, seeing the trade possibilities for Monday. See, we were tracking this gap from a pretty long time. Anybody watching my videos would definitely be aware of this gap that we were tracking, and we have taken support at this for almost one, two, three. Even yesterday we came and took support here again today morning, and then finally we broke it and filled this gap, kind of a gap, and there was a major support over here. Exactly, we have taken support over there. If you just observe the beauty of price action, see, this is where we had the support line, right? On 15-minute chart we came, just kissed this line and had a bounce. Not even a wick came below it, right? That shows how important this support and resistance is. The moment it comes here, probably everybody are booking profits, or there are fresh entries who are ready to enter at this level, and see the kind of bounce that we got. So that's why marking all these levels is very important. Now coming for Monday, if this level of 35,200, today's low, right, 35,200 breaks, we could probably see 34,950 and even 34,720, these three levels on the downside. And if we end up having a nice bearish day, probably an attempt to even fill this gap is possible. That is between 34,500 and 34,631. And anything on the upside, this is a nice resistance level. We have taken resistance over here twice. This is around exactly 35,717. Even today we got a sell-off from here. So once this breaks, probably this gap can get filled. There is a gap over here between 35,915 and 36,081. So if this level is taken out, maybe we'll come and fill this gap and again get a dip. But an attempt, I do believe that on Monday or next week, an attempt will be made to fill this gap on the upside. A pullback until 36,000 is possible. But if this level breaks, right, that is 35,200, where I've marked this today's low, if this breaks on a daily closing basis, like if we close below this on a daily time frame, then I don't think we will be going up very soon. We could see lower levels, and all the lower levels are marked, right? So we could slip further if this level is broken on a daily time frame. And we do have this upper target, upper gap, where that is pretty far off. but there is some good resistance for, we'll never know. Bank Nifty can easily move 1000, it can gap up 500 points and move 1200 points, right? If we do that, probably there's a very good resistance at 37,300, and before that another good resistance at 36,821 on the upper side. Now we'll see the levels along with CPR. So this is today's and this is the tomorrow CPR that is enabled. See, if we get a small gap down between this area where I'm marking between the previous day low and CPR, and on 15 minute, if we get a nice bullish candle like this, like a pin bar, like a hammer, a bullish candle, probably there we can see the price coming close to the CPR, and even this previous day high of 37,700 is possible. In case we get a gap down, say below this S1 and the previous day high, right? If we get a gap down over here, probably we'll get a pullback until this previous day high, take some resistance here and dip again. And if this breaks on the higher side, then probably we'll go to the CPR. And the same thing on the upper side. If we get a pretty flat opening between this previous day high R1 and CPR, there's a very good chance we'll come here and take resistance, because even based on the price action, twice we have taken resistance here, right? So if we get a nice bearish candle, we can again dip from here. In case we get a pretty big gap up and open somewhere over here, then the scenario might change. We might just come retest this level and probably come and fill this gap, is what I'm looking at. But obviously we'll trade on Monday level however the Bank Nifty moves. But it's always good to have your levels marked and have a trade plan, right? So my trade plan is this, what I explained. So if any one of this possibility comes, probably I'll take a trade. And we also have a narrow CPR. It indicates we could have a pretty trending day or a trend reversal. So we'll have to see what happens on Monday, either a trending day or a trend reversal on the upside. And these are the levels that I have for Nifty. See, for Nifty, this level is a pretty good strong support level, that is 17,090. We have taken support here twice, even today and yesterday. So if this level breaks, the next target is here 17,000 itself, and if that breaks, probably will go until 16,850. And anything on the upper side, a nice bullish move will come only if this level is taken out, that is 17,295. Then the next target is 17,440. And in Nifty there's one nice gap that is being pending to be filled, that is this area, this shaded portion over here. So in case we come into this gap, probably we'll see 17,596, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. So these are the levels that I have for Nifty and Bank Nifty. I thought we could make use of this trend line, but not able to draw a perfect trend line. The only thing that we can do is just have this marked. Maybe we'll take resistance along this trend line. We'll have to see that. But today there was a nice break of this intraday trend line, after which kind of a nice fall came. And all this analysis was pretty neatly posted in our Cosmofeed group. So if anybody wants to join, the link will be in the description. You can join. We keep posting analysis. We don't give calls like buy or sell, but we just keep posting what are the possibilities that can happen in the market. Now looking at the open interest data for Nifty and Bank Nifty, there's nothing so extraordinary, just normal how a Friday OI data option chain would look. But there is some good call sellers that have come in today at 35,500, can act as resistance. A very good resistance is at 36,000 for sure, and a very good support is at 35,000 for Bank Nifty. And for Nifty, we do have some fresh call sellers that have come in at 17,200, and you can see more number of green lines over here, right? So more number of call sellers are there, and a pretty good decent support at 17,000. Breaking 17,000 might be difficult, but if broken, definitely we might see 900 and 800 for sure. But there is some support at 17,000. Breaking 17,000 looks difficult. So that's it for Nifty and Bank Nifty for Monday. Hope these levels help and hope we can trade and make some nice money. Thank you for watching.